What's going on, guys? Vitai the Bean is here. I'm back with another episode of today's in Crypto Show. So many things going on in the market that I want to talk about. Of course, we have the Bitcoin price. I want to comment on what's going on right now this week. We have reached the $30,000, probed through it, and then we got rejected. I want to show you what it means for the short term and the long term. I want to talk about the meme coin craze that really is happening right now with many meme tokens are absolutely skyrocketing. So I want to give my comments of how you can really participate or not participate, or how risky it is. So let's get started, guys. I want to show you, and of course, what's going on in the SEC and the Coinbase and all the other big news of the week. So, guys, we are seeing this clear picture that we are still above the 200 weeks moving average, this blue line. So do not let any kind of red weekly candle to really blind you of this fact that we are in a bullish territory. That this is basically this breakthrough that happened right here on the 13th of March really indicated the beginning phases of the bull market. This all starts with Bitcoin, and then Ethereum follows, and then all the rest of the altcoins follow again. So what we are seeing right now is a rejection, which is, I anticipated this rejection at 30,000. It makes sense that we are going to have some rejection at this level. Why? Because there is so much confluence in here being a support, here being a support, and here being like a territory of struggle until it broke down. So once the support breaks down, that's when it becomes resistance. So now that's what we're seeing right now. It's an important level, $30,000. We got some little rejection in the short term, and let's see how this week is going to close. If we're going to really see this big bearish engulfing candle, if we're going to close at 27,000, we might reach again the 25 and $26,000 level. But I still don't change anything about what I said before, that we are in the first phase, the beginning phase of the bull market, guys. This is just the beginning phase. It doesn't mean that Bitcoin is gonna go to the moon or go to like 40, 50, 60K in the next coming weeks. But what it means is that get ready, because the bull market start, it means that before the halving, which will be in next year, in the middle of next year, we're gonna see some real big pumps starting off, and that means that right now you want to be prepared. You want to make your positions, and the beginning of the phase of this market is what we are seeing also in the prices of the meme tokens. I mean, look at this Pepe. This is a daily chart. It's been absolutely crazy going on, and this is just one of these meme tokens that got absolutely crazy. This is 5,000%, 50x, reaching like 75x here, even higher than that on this meme token, right? There is one Pepe holder that turned $250 into $1 million in 4 days, but can they really sell it, right? Can they really sell it? Because the liquidity is not enough. There is low liquidity. It means that if you dump your coin, right? They have $5.9 trillion Pepe tokens in their portfolio. The brain cannot calculate this type of numbers. It's a trillion, it's not a billion. So if they're gonna dump their token, it's gonna drive the price pretty much at the point of where he bought it. So he's not gonna realize a big gain. But anyways, he's in a big profit, but just not on $1 million. But what you need to understand with those type of meme tokens is that it's a high volatility, super high volatility, high risk type of a trading environment, right? Where it can go up and down by 40, 50, 60, 100% or more. I mean, to the way up. The way down, it cannot go 100%, but it can go way down 50, 60% in a matter of hours quickly, right? This is just the nature of those type of meme tokens. But this is what we see right now, guys. This is what we see. It's amazing to see this. All kinds of tokens like AI Doge, AI Sheep, started to pop up. You know, look at this, 2,542% or something. These are all very very high risk tokens, right? Very high risk tokens. You know, they can basically pump, then they can dump. But what I noticed in this is basically, this is like when the beginning of the bull market really shows up, is when we see those meme tokens start to pump out of nowhere. I mean, tens of millions of dollars of volume that is being traded out of nowhere. Like, it's crazy amount of trading that is happening. So I want to mention that because we are basically I mean, look at this, 147 million dollars in the last 24 hours changed hands. That's a ridiculous amount of volume for such a meme token like a frog, you know. But looking at the big picture, support level in RSI, look at this. We're just, you know, basically touching retouching this level that was resistance. Now it's support. So we are good. We are good. You know, we have a possibly short-term rebound. Consolidation is ongoing. You know, and this is the big picture. I wanted to really to not be detached from the big picture. And this is the big picture. The moment that we break the 21 months moving average, this is the yellow right here, 2015 bear market out of the bull market, 2019 bear market to the bull market, and 2022 bear market to the bull market. You can see once we are above, and we are still in consecutively, we are in a still 4 months in a green, even right now, 1 2 3 4, right? So I mean, we are above this level. We are above this level of 21, and once we are there, yes, we can have some consolidation. We can have some volatility. I mean, look at this. In 2015, we also had the red months, right? But then followed by the green months, then a little bit red, then the green, and of the races, it went, right? For the next year and a half. So this is where we are right now. Do not miss this bull market. Regarding AI, artificial intelligence has become so popular because of the ChatGPT that people are now worshiping AI gods. That's true. There is all of this, like Jesus GPT, for example. You can ask questions, and you know, it's ridiculous. A lot of this, AI are not really AI, and what is really AI, they're simply connecting to the ChatGPT kind of through the API. But beware of projects that are claiming that they have an AI technology when they're just a brokerage of ChatGPT, you know. But nevertheless, the ChatGPT has become so popular that we are seeing just out of nowhere, you know, different AI projects popping up left and right, and basically the race for the crypto AI is basically there. And I can tell you right now, I cannot reveal much in this video, but I can tell you that there are companies that I've already been in contact with. They're building and already built and continue to build an artificial intelligence for the crypto space and for the financial market, specifically with real-time data, which is very, very exciting. Kind of like ChatGPT, but for the crypto space. I think it's going to be very, very huge in the very short upcoming future. That's going to be popping up the market by the end of the year and the beginning of the next year. So definitely be on the lookout for those type of real projects, and there are not many of them. We're seeing the MiCA regulation happening. European Union, they want to end the wild west of crypto because the regulation is not clear. And regarding the regulation, I mean, Gary Gensler, the chairman of SEC, has been absolutely smacked on fire. I mean, he was grilled. It was brutal, right, by the congressman. They basically grilled him and accused. And if you listen to this clips, I mean, it's crazy. He cannot say anything to what he's been accused.
Your public statements are not regulations.
So basically, they're hammering him, and why? Because since he wasn't the chairman the last year and a half, he was just uh, basically going after companies without clear regulation, or what is allowed was not allowed, and it's just going after them. Like for example, this Kraken, right? Crypto exchange Kraken, that paid $30 million fine, and Coinbase, that they approved Coinbase, and they look at all their documents, and said, okay, you can go IPO, you can trade from the public market. But now, after that, in March last month, there's like Coinbase warned by SEC of potential securities charges. I mean, it's crazy. That's why Coinbase is like, no, no, we're not gonna stay in USA. We're gonna go to different places. We're gonna get licenses. Like Coinbase CEO, went to the received Bermuda license right now. Outlines global expansion plans, and he doesn't necessarily want to be a part of the USA because of this non-clear regulation. They are based on San Francisco, California, right? So basically, SEC chair, the Gary Gensler, accused of 7 failures. It was called for his removal. That he's failed basically to protect the U.S. consumer, the U.S. investors, and he's pushing innovation, pushing companies away from the U.S. So I'm not gonna bore you with all of these details, but it's a good thing for the crypto market that Gary Gensler is gonna be out, and somebody that on the Security Exchange Commission gonna come that is more friendly towards towards the USA, and keep more innovation in the USA, right? So that's a positive thing. And in discussion, Brian Armstrong was discussing why the 47% of UK banks don't allow customers to interact with crypto exchanges. That's not right. This type of banning of customers to interact with crypto exchanges is not really that right. And beware of leverage. We are right now, fear and greed index went from greed yesterday, we're still in greed, back to neutral right now. And we've seen $300 million in liquidation in the past 24 hours. 300 million is a lot, so don't play with leverage. I mean, this is quite dangerous unless you really know what you're doing. Don't get wrecked out there. Finally, I want to share with you, we have Alphabet Fund. Alphabet Fund just added Ultron blockchain. I'm a big believer in this blockchain that is going to do well in the coming bull market. And this is the fastest growing layer 1 blockchain in crypto, and they just have institutional fund invested in them, which is a huge news. And basically, I hold some corporate education on Ultron, how it works in the ecosystem. So be sure to tune in on Wednesday. So with that being said, guys, I hope you have a fantastic Thursday, and we are going to meet in the next episode of Today in Crypto Show. Stay up to date. We are in the beginning phases of the bull market. Don't let this little Bitcoin going down just a little bit convince you of otherwise. We are still in the beginning phases of the bull market, and I'll see you in the next video.